Okay. Hello and good evening. Welcome to Yin in Nature. We're going to go ahead and begin here. I've been grounded on our mats this evening. So go ahead and we're going to come to a seat. You can come to a seat in meditation, or if you want to come to crow's pose, you come up to your shins and sit on your shins, whatever's most comfortable for you. And just first of all, welcome and thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and take some deep breaths and just arrive on our mat. So take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth inside out. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth inside out. One more breath in. Fill up your lungs. Inside out. We're going to go ahead and start with our neck. We're going to bring our right arm behind us and grab our left bicep. And just take your right ear to your right shoulder. I'm just going to stretch our necks a little, start with some neck poses. As we breathe in and out here. We want to focus on just letting go today. Just give yourself permission now to arrive here on your mat. And give yourself permission to reap all the benefits of this practice again. As we move through the yin poses this evening, we're going to hold them from anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes. Go ahead and bring your neck back to neutral. We're going to go ahead and do the other side. So we're going to use our right hand to grab our left hand to grab our right bicep. And just let your left ear come to your left shoulder and feel the stretch in the right side of your neck. Take some deep breaths in, out. Just open your mouth inside out. Breathe. While we go through the yin poses, you want to make sure you feel a sensation. You want to feel the poses, but you don't want the sensation to be above a level 5 on a scale of 0 to 10. You never want to feel pain. If you start to feel pain in the pose, you want to go ahead and back off a little. You just want the sensation. Yin is all about healing. We'll be moving through stretches that are generally focusing on stretching our connective tissue. The connective tissue is what holds all the muscles, all the joints, all the bones, and all the cells in our body together. Go ahead and release your left hand and bring your neck back to neutral. want to bring your knees nice and wide on the mat and bring your big toes to touch. Your knees are nice and wide, and you're going to draw your hips back to your heels. And we're just going to bring ourselves down here to our forearms. In tadpole here, you're going to be feeling this in your inner groin, your lower back, maybe your outer hips. And you can bring your arms long on the mat if you want, and bring your forehead to the mat. If that's too intense to start out, you can stack your hands on top of each other and bring your forehead to the back of your hands. Or make a fist with your hands and place your forehead on your stacked fists. Wherever you feel this pose the most, you want to breathe into that area, send breath to that area. As we compress our thighs, the tops of our thighs, and as we stretch our inner groin and our lower back, and the connective tissues in the areas, as we release from the pose, all the hyaluronic acid in our bodies that bathes our connective tissue will flood those areas. And in this way, we'll bring healing to those areas. So, as we sit in tadpole, spirituality is a part of every living thing that wants to become itself, according to Ellen Bass. And the tadpole turns into the frog, the chrysalis into the butterfly, and a damaged human being into a whole one. That is spirituality. If you come out of tadpole, you're just going to gently come up, nice and easy. And we're going to bring our legs gently together, our knees together. We're going to go ahead and face the long end of our mat here. And we're going to come back tadpole. And from the tadpole, we're going to come into outrigger. So you're going to go ahead and bring your, starting with your left foot, you're going to bring your left foot long on the mat. Your toes are pointed forward. And you can go ahead and sit back on your heel here if you want. You can bring your forearms down if that feels comfortable. You're really going to feel this stretch. So you're going to feel this stretch in your inner left groin. You might feel it in your hip flexor and the top of your right thigh. You can always come out of the pose if you need to. You never want to feel pain. You just want to feel the sensation at a level 5. And remember the 3 phases of a yin pose. The first phase is feeling the sensation, feeling the edge, no more than 5. And then the second phase is just settling in to the pose. And the third phase is just allowing time and gravity to do the job of healing. If it's uncomfortable, just see if you can sit with the uncomfortability. We have about another minute in this pose. If it becomes a challenge mentally to sit in the pose, see if you can't find your focus on your breath. You can say to yourself, I breathe in, I breathe out. Focusing on your breath in quiet meditation is one of the most ancient meditation practices on the planet. We're going to very, very slowly and gently, you can come up to your forearms, and very, very gently and slowly. Just gently and slowly because the tissues are very fragile now. We're going to bring that left foot in, and you're going to find yourself a tadpole again here. We're going to go ahead and bring the right leg out long, and the toes are facing the top of the mat. If you want, you can sit back on your heel. You can stay up high and just let your body gently open up into this pose. Focusing on our breath as meditation. Meditation practice is regarded as a good and in fact excellent way to overcome warfare in the world, our own warfare as well as greater warfare. A Tibetan master by the name of Chogyam Rinpoche said this: as we quiet our mind, we realize that quieting our mind in that way you can find peace inside, inner peace. And the only way to affect peace in the world is to first start with yourself. John Chan says, do everything with a mind that has let go. We have less than a minute in this pose. Gently come up on our hands, and very, very slow. Just bring your right foot in. We're going to gently bring our knees together. I'm just going to take a seat back here on our knees and just take a breath. We're going to come to lie down on our stomachs. And we're going to come into open wing. But first, let's go ahead and just bring our hands to our sides and lay on one cheek or the other, whichever one feels better. We're just going to go ahead and just let our body feel the echo of the pose we just did. And we're just going to let that hyaluronic acid flood those areas, our hip flexors, and the tops of our thighs that connect our thighs and our hips together, our inner groin. Go ahead and bend your knees, bring your feet to the sky, to the ceiling. We're just going to go back and forth with windshield wipers, nice and gentle, nice and slow, and just flood the area. The next pose we're going to do is called open wing. So we're going to bring our right arm out to the side, and we're going to bring our left hand in front of our face, and just go ahead and push yourself over your right hip. You're going to feel that this is for the right shoulder. You can bring your knees together, you can bend your knees, or you can let your legs stay out long. Or you can take the top leg and bring it behind you and bring your foot to the ground. You can leave your hand in front of your face, or if it feels good, you can bring it out long on the mat. You can also bring it around in your back pocket. Just find what feels best for you in your body. We're really focusing on that right shoulder. the joints around the shoulder, the ligaments. This is like medicine for the body and the mind. See if you can quiet your mind as you stay in the pose. Just do your best. And as long as you're doing your best, really what else is there? So we know that yin, as a practice, helps to cleanse our body from impurities. We're going to come out of that and we're going to roll back over onto our stomach. We're going to go ahead and bring our left arm out long on the side like a wing, open wing. And you're just going to roll over onto your left hip here. You can bend your knees, or you can bring your top leg behind you. Right hand can be out long on the mat, it can be by your face, or you can bring it around into your back pocket here. Remember, never a sensation over level 5 as we sit in these poses. We are cleansing the body here. We're ridding our body of impurities, especially if you drink a lot of water after yin. The Yoga Sutras are the philosophies of yoga. And one of the Yoga Sutras states, when the body is cleansed, the mind purified, and the senses controlled, joyful awareness needed to realize that yourself will come. back over onto our stomach now. And just go ahead and bring your face to the mat, your cheek. And just bring your arms to your side. Just feel the echo again of this pose in the body. Our next pose is going to be Sphinx. So we're going to go ahead and come up to our forearms. Your shoulders, your elbows are under your shoulders. And you're just going to go ahead and lift your chest. This pose is for our lower back. So a common saying in yoga is a sphinx a day keeps the doctor away. We create pages for ourselves. We might put ourselves in a page or someone else in a page. Another Yoga Sutra knowledge is that lack of true knowledge is the reason for all pain and suffering. And one thing to be sure of, that any page that you are in, the page is not locked. We're going to go ahead and bring our arms around in front of us. And we're going to come into eagle arms. So you're going to cross your right arm on top of your left. And you want to go ahead, if you can bring your left arm, your left hand around you, you're going to bring your arms up, your elbows out on the mat, and just rest your head on your hands. Prone eagle arms. So this is going to be a good release for our shoulders, a good shoulder opener. We're still giving ourselves a nice little back bend here. Feel good to bend your legs here, bend your knees and bring your feet up to the sky. You don't have to, but it might feel good. Feel your shoulders and your back. Just feel it gently opening. It's also good for your thoracic spine. If your legs are elevated, you can bring your feet back to the mat. Go ahead and gently unwind our arms, and you're going to bring your left arm on top of the right, the elbows. See if you can't touch your hands. And bring your elbows to the mat a little bit further in front of you so that you can rest your head on your hands. Listen to the wind of my soul. That's Pat Stevens. Listen to the wind. And wind your arms nice and easy. Everything's very, very, very tender in the back now. Go ahead and just take another rest here on your cheek, one cheek or the other. Just rest, bring your arms by your side. When you're ready, we're going to come up to tabletop. We've done a lot of upper body work. Now we're going to work on our lower body. From tabletop, we're going to go ahead and come into dragon on the right. So you're going to bring your right foot out in front of you, up. And you can stay here. Bring your right hand on the outside here of your right foot, or on the inside, whatever feels best for you. You're just going to have your left leg go long on the back, and the top of your left foot in the mat, on the top of the mat, pressing into the mat. So you're going to feel your stretch in your left hip flexor and your outer right hip. You can stay up high. If you have better flexibility, you can come down to your elbows, or just let your body open up gently in its own time. Feels more comfortable, you can wiggle your right foot out towards the edge of the mat. This is a pretty intense stretch. But remember, don't go over level 5 in sensation. Let your body do the work of opening its own time. You can feel this stretch in your inner right groin as well. Your mind starts to wander. See if you can't bring it back. And focus on what's going on inside you right now. Focus on your breath. Wherever you feel this the most, send the breath there. And very gently come back up. We're going to come back to tabletop, so very slowly bring the right leg back. Nice and easy with a very intense stretch here. When we're ready, we're going to go ahead and do dragon on the left. Coming into dragon on the left. So step your left foot up. And your hand can be on the outside or the inside of your foot. You want your left foot a little bit closer to the edge of the mat. And bring your right leg long out on the mat. Not too long, just as long as you need to feel the sensation. You may have more flexibility on one side of your body than the other. So you may be able to sink a little deeper into the toes on one side or the other. Just focus on your breath. Focus on what's happening inside of you. And stillness is where we are most aware of what's happening inside of us. And stillness is where we can find our inner peace. God says, be still and know that I am God. We have a little under 30 seconds left in this pose. You can sink a little bit deeper in the last 10 seconds. And gently come out of the pose. Go ahead and bring your left knee back to meet the right and tabletop. We're going to do a few yawn poses here. So we're going to do a cow. Go ahead on your inhale. Lift your head, lift your neck, and drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your pelvis and chin for cat. Go ahead and do a couple more of those, nice and slow on your own. We're going to do a few hip circles. So you can start going either right or left. We're just going to do our hips. Nice rotation here. Feel the full rotation, whatever feels natural in your body. But you want to do very slow movements. Very slow. Remember how gentle the tissues are right now. I'm going to go the other way. One more circle. We're going to go ahead and come to our shins on the mat. I'm going to come into camel. So we're going to come up. And you're going to bring your hands behind you on your lower spine, your fingers down, and your elbows out. You're going to go ahead and gently guide your lower spine with a push, a little bit of a push forward, and bring your chin to your chest. This is so good for our lower spine. like medicine. As we age, our spine, especially our lower spine, becomes more compact and shorter. And this is medicine to open up the spaces in our spine and flood it with the hyaluronic acid, all the connective tissue that surrounds our lower spine and our sacrum. We're stretching here. As we come out, you can feel it tingling in that lower spine. Poses that are the most challenging, the poses we need the most, not just physically, but mentally. It's also a good heart opener. You sit in camel. See if you can't feel your heart and your body. Focus on where it's located. And send love from your heart out to every cell of your body. As you breathe in love in your heart. As you breathe out, just breathe that love out to every cell in your body. Very gently release our hands. Try to go ahead and come to sit down on our heels. You can feel it's very tender, very tender. Let's just sit here and echo this pose. You feel that tingling in your lower spine. Or maybe it feels cold or warm. Some people say in yin they see colors. We're going to go ahead and come to butterfly now. So we're going to come to a seat. And we're going to bring our feet together. Your knees are out wide like butterfly wings. Take a deep breath in here. Just lengthen from your spine. Lengthen from the crown of your head. On your exhale, you can grab your feet or your ankles, whatever's most comfortable. You bring your hands out on the mat, facing up. If you want to receive, you're receiving. And just gently, just pull forward as you pinch at the hips. This pose is going to affect your inner groin and your outer hips and your lower back. Sometimes when you get a really good yin practice in, the next day, everything feels like you can move it again. Everything seems a little easier. Yin is also a segue into meditation. It's a good time to practice meditating after a yin practice. Yin is a good practice not only as a fountain of youth to heal the body and the connective tissue and flood the body with hyaluronic acid, but it is also a beautiful practice to heal the mind. As you slow down and take time for yourself. Take time to find your own inner peace. Take time to love yourself. Be kind to yourself. The tadpole becomes the frog. The chrysalis becomes the butterfly. And the broken person becomes a whole person again. As we focus on healing. We'll gently come up out of our butterfly and bring our knees together. Nice and gently. And just bring your knees out long on the mat here. And go ahead and come to our back. We're going to give ourselves a nice hug. Thank yourself for showing up. Bring your left leg long. And bring both arms out like wings. Just let your right knee gently fall over to the left side. Maybe you want to bring your left hand on the outside of your right knee. You can stay like this. If you want to do cat pulling its tail, you can bend your left foot in and take your right hand and grasp your left foot. Just try to keep that right shoulder as close to the ground as possible. So you're getting a back bend, and you're doing a little bit of a thigh stretch here in your left thigh. And your neck can be right, you can be facing the ceiling, or you can face the direction of your knee, whatever's most comfortable for you. Give that lower back some love. You're holding your left foot. Go ahead and give it another squeeze. Just go ahead and let that left leg come out long. If it's not long already. Come back to your back. Roll on your back. And bring both knees in together. Bring your knees into your forehead. And then bring the right leg long. Left leg, your left knee stays in. Bring that left arm out. And you can just gently guide your left knee over with your right hand. You can stay in this pose, supine twist, or if you want to bring your right foot, be caught by your left hand for cat pulling its tail. Just keep that left shoulder grounded as close to the ground as possible. Go ahead and release that right foot if you're holding on to it. Come into your back. Bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself one more final hug. And just thank yourself here for showing up for your practice today. As you exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring our legs out long. Shavasana. rock and roll our way up. Let's see. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. May you be well. May you be loved. I hope that this practice brought you peace. Namaste. See you on the mat next time. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for coming. Okay.
I'll scroll up to see the other.
Don't forget to subscribe and like.
I scroll up. No, on the comments area.
Where?
Scroll.
What to show me? Where? Oh, here?
Comments.
I never do see. What does it say? I don't know.
Scroll the other way on there. Scroll the comments.
Hi.
Oh, they're probably,
Hi, Ludwig and Alex
No,
and
they're-
Thomas.
they're probably on there.
Oh. Thanks for coming. See you next time.